our Dr. Mike Vergara. Okay? Makinig. Thank you, Doc.
Sorry, I'm late. Okay, sorry. Stuck talaga, ano. Actually, before pa when I was told that I would give a talk today, no, I said, December, matraffic talaga. I thought about it, ano. Pero the topic of geriatrics, no, it excites me, di ba? So I said, I want to do this, di ba? Kahit na ano, no. I almost regret it. 2.5 hours ba naman ako from Makati to here? Kaya, no. Anyway, sige. So I'm going to give you a different take on geriatrics. Okay? Just like, I had to drink this, you know? Yeah. So, di ba? The question is it half full or is it half empty? Di ba? If you say half empty, we'll talk about geriatrics and how painful it is or how difficult it is to grow old and all. But if you think, my approach is on the half-filled bottle. It's more positive. Diba? On how to live longer. How to live longer. Okay? I think the idea behind geriatrics is how to make your geriatric or elderly patient or live longer. So it's all about living longer with good quality, with a good quality of life. So ang approach will be on, there's a term called longevity. No, ang longevity is how long your life is, di ba? So when we say we're going to talk about longevity, it's about talking how to extend your life, di ba? How to extend your life, which is also geriatrics. It's the half-filled part, and hindi yung half-empty. Okay? So, let me start. No? Una, there's no magic formula for living until 120 years old. I had some patients, and they're very old na, 90s na, and yet they come to me and hope that I can extend their lives so much longer. No? When in actuality, our human bodies really are not meant to live for a certain length of time. No? 90 years old, I think that's about how normally how long our bodies were made to live, di ba? The average life of a man in the Philippines, the latest study, which wasn't very late, no, it was more than 10 years ago, 70 years old. And the woman 72 years old. That's why retirement age is what's next week, 65. Thank you. I think of retiring, di ba? No way, I'm not gonna retire. No, I don't feel old, although I'm 65. Okay? Kasi it kind of changes, yung age is variable, di ba? That's, you know why they made 65 years old the retirement age? Because after 65 or after you retire, you normally will live another 5 years. Before, that's what they normally live another 5 years. So your insurance or your whatever, di ba, what call that, the money you get after you retire, yung pension, good for about 5 years. If you live longer than that, kulang na yan. So there's a lot of issues when it comes to insurance, about that. But now people live a little longer. In the US, I know the average man lives about 76. Average woman lives about 78. No? And yet that's still low compared to other areas. Let's call it the blue zones. I don't know if you've heard of the blue zones. Blue zones are areas in the world where people live to 100 years old. Normal yan. 100 years old yun, normal. No? I have a patient, I just saw her yesterday, no? 104 years old, no? And I took care of her when she was still 90-something years old, no? So, ngayon, 104 na, no? Feeling ko na, wow, I'm doing a good job, no? And then I found out yesterday, yung pinsan niya, 104 years old din, no? So mukhang genetics pala genetics plays a role on how long you will live 10% siguro. No? Only 10% of your genetics plays a role in your age. The rest of it, the 90%, is really on lifestyle. Diba? Lifestyle. Let's say, when we're born, we are given what you call inherent chi, no? This Chinese medicine naman. Inherent chi. Meaning, ito yung battery mo, di ba? It's supposedly in the kidneys, or they call the area the Mingmen, no? For Chinese, no, by the kidneys. I remember when I was in China, no? And they said, your parang inherent chi is in your kidneys. I asked, which kidney? Yung left or right kidney? Sagot nila, the one in the middle. I said, huh? Chinese have 3 kidneys and I have only 2. No. So for them it's here, no? Kidney area, na in the middle by the vertebra. So anyway, yung battery na yan has life only up to so long. Diba? Hanggang dyan lang talaga ang life. You live your life well and healthy, you aabot ka sa battery length na yan, ano? But if you don't live your life well, no? You drink too much, you smoke too much, no? Bawas ka agad yan, di ba? -4, di ba? You don't exercise, -3, no? Or you're overweight, -6. Ganyan yan, di ba? Until you end up 70 years old. Bang! Dedo, di ba? Why? Because of your lifestyle. Okay? So, in my practice, I want to teach my patients how to live a long and happy life. No? A long life doesn't make any sense if you're not happy. Okay? In fact, many people commit suicide kasi they're not happy. Di ba? So, yun nga ang no? Live a long and happy life. How? By being healthy in general, no? By being healthy. Ganito yan. So there was a study, no? Actually, many studies na you might not be able to find those studies yourself, no? Kasi most of them are studies by non-pharmaceutical companies. Okay? These are university studies and all, no? When the pharmaceutical companies make their studies, iba naman ang nagiging conclusion, no? Conclusion of that is, you need to drink more medicine, di ba? And by chance, kami palang gumagawa ng medicine na yan, no? So you have to drink more, no? So it sounds bad, no? And it is, no? Na ang interest ng pharmaceutical industry in general, no? Maybe not everybody's, but in general, the interest is the bottom line. They make money. Okay? So, in order to make money, they have to prescribe medicine. If they don't prescribe medicine, or if the patient is always well, diba? If the patient is well, then there's no money to be made. Okay? Yeah. Lugi ang no? That's why they always invent new things. Diba? And when they cannot invent, they get old medicine and invent new indication for it. No? Ganyan yan. I know that. So, let's talk now about how to live a long and happy life. No? Out of the studies that were done, no, there are basically 4 things, no, that makes you live long. No? In no particular order, I'll talk about diet, no, what you eat, movement, no, not not exercise, huh? Not exercise. Movement. Purpose. The purpose in your life, diba? And relationships. Okay? I mentioned already once about relationships, no? I don't know if you remember, but there was a study done by Harvard on the graduates of Harvard University over the last 80 years. 80 years ang study, diba? They interview the Harvard students for 80 years, and the question at the end, no, the question they asked is, what was the most important thing for you in your life? Diba? And what made you happy in life? The answer was friends and relationships. Everything else is secondary now. No? Friends and relationships. I'll go back to that later. No? Then there is this thing that I mentioned also to you. No? The purpose in your life. What makes you wake up in the morning and gets you excited? Diba? Ano yung purpose mo? No? If you don't have one, and you just wake up and sa type na, okay, anong gagawin ko ngayon? No? Or why am I doing this routine? Is it just to live? No? Or what? Diba? If you have that purpose, that strong desire, no? It will make you live longer. Okay? Why? Because our body is interconnected. All our cells talk to each other. No? We may not talk to each other here, but our cells talk to each other. Our organs talk to each other. So when the heart is happy, most of the organs are happy. Okay? Ganyan yan. No? What's that song about every little cell in my body is happy? No? Something like that. Yeah, something. Yeah. No? So, in Japan, they call this purpose ikigai. I-K-I-G-A-I. Ikigai. No? What is your ikigai? No? And it can be many things. No? With the elderly that they interviewed, no, mga I just watched it, 103-year-old woman, no? Happy pa, very strong. And they asked her, what is your ikigai? She goes, my great-grandchild is what makes me happy. That's why I like to wake up in the morning, di ba? And then they asked her, how does it feel to have that baby, She goes, it's like heaven. No, it's like when she's sleeping, it means it's like we are sleeping in heaven. Oh, good for her, di ba? Happy. Okay. Next, let's talk about diet. Okay. What's getting all of us sick today is our diet. No? Sad to say, but that's it, no? The food we eat today is not the same kind of food that our grandparents used to eat before. No, it's not. Even the vegetable they ate before is not the same as the vegetable we eat now. No? For one, we're eating too much carbohydrates now. Okay? When before, hindi naman ganyan ang diet ng tao no? Like grains, cereal, no? That's why some people say, nako, don't eat barley, no? It's a cereal, it's not good no? Mga walang alam yan, di ba? Because the barley that we have is not grain, no? It is from the barley grain, but it is not the grain, no? It is the young leaves, no? Of The diet that makes people live long is basically more or less a plant-based diet. Okay? So there is this group of Adventists in Loma Linda in the USA that live 11 years longer than the average American. These are Americans also, okay? But they're Adventists, no? In a place in California called Loma Linda, no? They eat basically a plant-based diet. They eat according to what the Bible tells them to eat, no? And chapter 1, if I am not mistaken, it's verse 26. I'm not sure anymore, no? About plants, diba? Eat plants, no? Plants with seed and with fruit and all that stuff, no? Did it mention meat? No, no? But can you eat meat? Yeah, actually you can, no? You can, although it didn't mention meat. But the Adventists, that group didn't eat meat, okay? They live an average of 11 years longer, no? And healthier than the average American, no? The average American, like our diet, no? It's called the SAD diet, no? Standard American diet ata, no? Ang tawag Standard American diet. It's really sad, no? Puros carbs, no? Puro salt, carbs, flavoring, artificial, everything, di ba? Fast food, no? Even eating vegetables is different, no? Even let's say those who want to be or those who try to be vegetarians, you buy your vegetable from the grocery or something like that, no? It's not as good as when you plant it yourself. Why? Because when you harvest, yung bagong harvest ng vegetable, may enzymes pa yan, no? And the enzymes are alive and kicking, di ba? When you eat that, it goes into your body. But if you get vegetables that are 1 day old na and all, maybe there's some enzyme, pero ano na, no? Hindi na masyadong potent, no? So, eating fresh vegetables like many of the Adventists do, no, is a big deal. Can you eat meat? Yeah, you can eat meat, no? The exciting thing about diet is which makes you live longer pa nga, is how to eat your food. So even if you do not eat all vegetable, even if you eat meat, no, the way to eat, to live long and happy, is to eat with friends and family. Eat with people. Okay? Do not rush. Do not rush. Okay? Sit down, have a good conversation, talk, eat, no, with people, enjoy the food, share, and all, no. Chew the food, don't eat too much. There's this rule also that many of these elderly have. Once you are 80% full, stop na. No? Many people like to eat until they're busog. Diba? So, me naman, when I eat in other people's places and all, they ask, Doc, busog ka na ba? I go, I hope not. Diba? Because I don't like, and they get hurt na, hindi ka pa pala busog kain pa. No? That's not right, no? Kasi we're not meant to eat as much as we want, diba? And I've mentioned it many times, If I was Secretary of Health or of these eat-all-you-can restaurants, I'll close it down, no? It cannot be, no? It's not healthy, diba? And if it's not healthy, who pays for you when you get your PhilHealth, well, whatever, diba? The government's the one that pays for your, for you, no? So, we have the purpose in life, diba? We have friends, no? We have the diet, and then the movement, okay? Movement is, some people will get, unnerved na, it's not even exercise, no? Basta you're active, okay? You're active. Ito naman was a study on the Amish, no? Amish community in Pennsylvania, no? Where wala silang kuryente, no? So there's nothing, nothing automatic, no? So when they make bread, talagang mano talaga, no? They go to the fields, they plant, ba? They walk a lot, no? Walang kotse sa Amish community. Pwede kabayo, no? horse-driven carriage, but most people just walk. So moving naturally, no, which is like walking, planting, di ba? Doing things by hand, chopping wood. I saw a picture of a man in his 100, more than 100 years old, nagcha-chop ng wood, no, with an axe. No. 100 years old, di ba? Parang, I saw another picture of, or a film of a man from Costa Rica, 100 years old din, magkakabayo pa. Parang, no? Because they're like farmers, di ba? They work on the land. Wala silang bisyo. Do they drink alcohol? You know, the funny thing is they do, no? Most of the people who live old drink alcohol, di ba? And it's shared with friends, no? I don't think they get lasing, no? Or I don't think they abuse it, but they do not keep away from it, di ba? In fact, many of them, like the ones in Sardinia, in Italy, they take it every day. What's good with wine? Resveratrol, di ba? Resveratrol. So these things together, no? When you live, when you choose to live a life, no, where things are moderate, no, in moderation, or you know, another big thing pala, no, when I talk about moderation is slowing down, no. This afternoon, no, that's why it took me a while also to come here. I went to a wake, no. Yung kaibigan ko namatay, doktor, no, namatay. 68, younger than the normal, ano, cancer, no? Which, by the way, I want to talk about cancer next time, okay? Because what they teach us now is really not right. That's why for many decades we still cannot get the answer to how to treat cancer, because we're always doing it wrong, and we continue to do it wrong, di ba? Pero the ones who get rich are the oncologists. Oncology is the practice of oncology is the most rewarding, monetarily, no, rewarding practice in medicine. Okay, and the companies that make cancer medicines make so much money together with the oncologists, and yet what's the result? Hindi pa maganda, di ba? Hindi pa maganda. So anyway, that's for next time, okay? Probably January. Just tell me when. So when it comes to being, getting old, it's slowing down. No? Yeah, during the week kanina, they asked me, do I still go to my 3 clinics? I have 3 clinics. I go, no, I don't go. Why don't you? I said, semi-retired, di ba? No. And ang comment was, why don't people know how to retire? No? Why do they keep on working? No? I go, I don't know. No, I don't know. And I tell my friends, no? O sige, doctor ka, your whole life, you're just a doctor? Yan lang? Buhay mo, doctor lang? Don't you want to be something else or try something else in life? There's so many things, di ba? So, some people ayaw talaga, ayaw ng change, But my suggestion is, relax. If doctoring, or whatever you do makes you relax, that's good. But normally it doesn't, di ba? Kasi ang daming problema, especially kung pasyente mo may cancer, di ba? Hirap yan talaga. So anyway, slow down. Stress will kill you. Stress will kill you. Okay? So learn how to slow down. And the best way to slow down is with having a relationship with friends and all. No? Although there is a study that shows also that if 3 of your best friends or 3 sa barkada mo is obese, malamang pati ikaw, no? You will become obese, no? Ganyan yan eh, no? You like, kasi you eat with each other, di ba? Even in your family, it's the same way, no? This is why I'm excited to talk to people, to you, no? About longevity or living long. Kasi it's not a medicine that you take to live long, no? You take a medicine, that means you're sick, di ba? It's not a magic thing. Everything is actually in your control. Yeah? You want to live long? It's in your control. You can live long and happy. Okay? Remember always the relationships. Okay? Number one. No? How does this relate now to us in particular? Well, barley is one of the best things you can do. You can eat. So there you already have diet. That's 1/4 already of the solution. Okay? If you make your purpose, no, when you wake up in the morning, to educate, to share, no, the benefits of barley, no, if you make that your purpose, you already have 1/2 of the formula of living long. Diba? You wake up in the morning and go, I want to share what I know, no? With my friends, with people who no, I want to share this with them. No? And you push, you educate people, that's half of the solution already, no? The other half na lang will be, well, you have your friends, you have your purpose, you have your diet, share with your friends. I don't know. What was the last one that I, Movement na lang ang kulang, no? Siguro, mag-deliver ka na lang by walking. Deliver mo na lang. Or you exercise, no? Or you plant your own garden. No, hindi mo, no. Di ba? That's 3 out of 4 already, no? But it's a matter of designing your life, no? This is how I want to design it para happy, no? You live long, no stress, no stress, no? How do you not stress? Okay. Again, as one study shows that if you belong to a church group, I'm not saying which kind of church, any group, no? Or a spiritual group, meaning a church group, no? If you belong to one, your life is extended by between 4 to 14 years. No? Why? Because normally, religions in general teach you to have faith. Diba? And when you have faith, you don't have stress normally. No? What's that was asking me? No? Something happens, will you get worried or not? No. When I grew up, I was taught by my elder sister, no, that whenever you worry, you're telling God that you don't trust Him. And that stuck to me. I go, oh nga naman, no? If you think about it, whenever you worry, you're telling God na, no, I'm not sure you can do this, no? Hindi mo ata kaya to. Diba? Diba? That's how it is. Diba? How do you not worry? Have faith. No? Be strong. Learn. Read. Learn the teachings of, in my case, and I hope also in your case, learn the teachings of Jesus Christ. Diba? It's very available for us, no? If you're tamad to read, YouTube mo, no? Ang dami. I spend so much time talaga, no? Listening to YouTube. There's so many things you can learn. So even my Sunday service, YouTube. Diba? Tamad because I don't like to hit traffic. Diba? So everything, everything's there. You want to learn more about the teachings of Jesus? YouTube mo. No? Or, and belong to a group. No? Belong to a group of like-minded people, no? in that what spiritual group. I have lately lang, no? I joined a group of men, no? Who we discuss Bible stuff, no? It's just last month lang siguro, no? And we meet every day, we meet every Tuesday at 8 p.m. like last night. Last night, pangatlong beses ko lang ata to no? And I think I learned already something, no? Kasi last night, one of the men in the group, he was saying that he was leaving his house, no? He was going to fix his papers in one of the hospitals, retirement papers yan, no? Na he wasn't fixing, and his wife was pushing him to go and fix his papers so he can get his pension or something like that, no? And he was very dismissive of his wife, no? He goes, yeah, no? But so didn't make her pansin too much. Anyway, nag-guilty siya, no? So, when he went home, he apologized to his wife and said, sorry, I dismiss you, like that. So, kinwento niyan kahapon. Kanina, ako naman, no? So, I called my wife, she was in the clinic. I said, I have to, go get my haircut, no? After the haircut, I have to go to the patay, no? And then after I go to the patay, I go to, I come here, no? And I said, I wanted to tell you this, no? And to ask kung sasama ka ngayon, no? Pero may UP Lasal finals, no? Sa UAAP basketball, no? So ayaw niyang sumama kasi pro-UP yan. So I said, well, sinabi ko lang sa iyo to because sometimes he makes drama, no? She goes, ba't hindi mo sinabi sa akin, no? So, minention ko yan, no? And she got hurt na, kung ganyan, wag mo nang sabihin sa akin na, ganyan, So, na-guilty na naman ako, no? So, I was telling myself, what will I do, no? Since my friend, last night, said that he apologized to his wife, nag-apologize na ako. Tinext ko siya, no? Kasi, sorry, he said something insensitive and all that stuff, no? And it hurt you and all, no? Of course, she later texted him, no? So you see, that alone, learning from my friend last night, no? That alone will make for a peaceful home, di ba? It'll make for a happy wife. It'll make for a happy me, di ba? Why? Because, friends who influence you positively are very precious. Okay? Look for those friends. Diba? Look for those friends. Okay, not na, wag kang mag-apologize, no? Yung mga advice na ganyan, keep away, di ba? Basta everything is positive. I was reading the other day about, was that 1 Thessalonians, no? Chapter 5, always be happy. It says, always be happy. And of course, there's also that's always be thankful. Diba? So, it's hard. Something funny happens, and you say, salamat, diba? Or something negative happens, and you go, thank you. Parang not right, Pero, if once you start adopting that kind of attitude, everything in the world, it will be fine and rosy and happy. No? People always ask me, why are you always happy? No? I said, nothing to be sad about, di ba? It's your mentality. No? So, a mentality that is positive will make you live longer as well. Okay? So here are the things, these are the positive things that will make you live longer. Okay? If we want to touch a little bit on the negative things, that will kill you faster, it's about toxins. Okay? And you find toxins in the air. Okay? Pollutants. You find toxins in food. No? Di ba I said, ang vegetable nila dati, it's not the same as their vegetable now. Why? Because the land that they plant the vegetables before was healthy.